Hey everyone, I'm Damian Holbert from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider, and I'm talking with Adam Rodriguez from Criminal Minds Evolution, running on Paramount Plus right now.
He's heading into the park.
Yeah, he's got this planned. Okay, there are only two ways in and out of here. This guy has military training. If he gets into the park, those people in there are sitting ducks. We need to move now.
That's not your call. You're observers. I need a sit rep.
Target does not appear to have a detonator, but sir, if he goes through the park gate, we're gonna have trouble getting a clear shot.
Whoa, what the hell are you guys doing? I'm not losing another one.
Let's go.
Adam, like we were just talking, you guys are wrapping. We've only gotten to like episode 4 by the time this runs. And I can only imagine how crazy it gets by the end.
Oh man, I mean, Eric Messer and the writing team, they just put together such a great season. I think they were so excited to finally get a chance to do something that was truly serialized.
Right.
And still have the genius to keep it so that each episode in its own way could stand alone, but it is all tied to this long arc, which wraps up in a pretty crazy way. I mean, so crazy that I would say it may not be the end of the road for that story arc. The show's just got this brand new look to it. It's still somewhat reminiscent of the old show. They didn't change it so much. Right. They didn't change it so much that it feels like everyone's in this new world. Right. It's just enough to elevate everything. I mean, it was really the title at first, Evolution was like, oh, why do we need a new title? We sort of balked at that for a minute. But I got to say, I think Paramount Plus nailed it in going with that, because it really does describe what the show has done. We have evolved, not so much to disengage from the audience that made us a popular show, but enough to satisfy them in a way like, hey, if we made the effort to come back, we wanted to give you something bigger and better and and more elevated, more evolved than the last version. And I really feel like we've accomplished that. And now, what would your unsub name be? Oh, my unsub name be? Damn. How would I want to? I think the Obliterator. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah. That's also a very promising title. It can't work without Garcia pulling this, she's got to call the shot. She's got to be at the keyboard. She's got to be the one to get the information. And what we find when it came back was she was doing okay.
She was doing better.
Yeah.
She was doing better than okay. She was doing the best she ever has. And I think, it's interesting because I think that all of us as people, you have the way that people perceive you. And I think that, that sort of idea of Garcia is always, and I identify with that. People are always like, oh, you're so confident. Oh, I wish I could present myself like that. Oh, I wish. And I'm not disagreeing with anybody. I appreciate the way that part of me that plays Garcia, that is Garcia's, steward, presents herself.
Right.
But she actually did this background work where it's like, oh yeah, this isn't for anybody else but me. So what's really fun as an actor is to do those scenes, but wait, no, that's how I would do it. How do I do it?
How would she do it now?
What's it now? And what things do you go, okay, no, that's a slip up, or that's part of the program that stays. And I find myself doing that as a person, as Penelope, so that's been really fun. And then to watch the way that other people interface with this Garcia 2.0.
And what would your unsub name be?
I wrote, 5 episodes of the original. I co-wrote about 5 episodes of the original Criminal Minds. And I, the first one we wrote was one called Nelson Sparrow. And it was and I had come up with this name, and I made crew t-shirts because no one would let me, here's the crew t-shirt.
Oh my
Matthew
God.
Gray Googler made that drawing, but I'm going to show you right here. This would be my name right there. It's Dusky McBirdface.
Nice.
That would be.
I need to see Joe Mantegna saying Dusky McBirdface. The show ran for 15 seasons, which in itself is just mind-blowing. But the fact that there's still stuff for us to find out about the team.
this
And
season.
episode 4 is where we get to see more of JJ's home life and what her marriage has endured, not just because of the job, but also because of lockdown and COVID. And we get to see how they're kind of trying to get their lives back on track, which is really cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this kind of sub storyline with JJ and her family. She's the only one still married, so in this field of work, relationships are hard to sustain, and most real life profilers are single or been divorced or what have you. So I really love that we get to see that struggle for JJ. I mean, it feels very parallel to my life. I'm a working mom. I was with the kids all through
Right.
lockdown. It's a lot. And I know a lot of people out there can relate to that. So yeah, we're gonna get to see her family life a little bit more, her relationship, especially with Will. And there's gonna be some, life loves to throw curveballs at you. And let's just say there's a massive curveball coming their way.
And now, what would your unsub name be?
Oh, I may have thought about this in the past for no particular reason. I think she would be named Medusa because she likes to turn her men into stone by dumping concrete all over them. Whatever.
Wow. Very well done. That's a
I'm not
good one.
sick and twisted at all.
I'm totally hooked. And everyone, do not miss Criminal Minds Evolution on Paramount Plus. It is hot. And you've got a mid-season finale right before the holidays. Then there's a little break, and we come back with the next 5 episodes. So
all I'll say is prepare yourself for that
you know,
mid-season.
you have been warned.